You guys, it's another day and another Sephora haul. I cannot seem to stay away because they keep releasing all this great new makeup, skincare, hair care, perfume. I'm all about it. There's just been so many great launches lately, and this video in particular is super special to me because it is actually sponsored by Sephora. I really never thought I would mention those words ever in my life. You guys know I'm a huge Sephora shopper. I'm always buying new makeup releases there since I've been on YouTube, which has been since 2011. So, you know, I spend some coin there. I'm just obsessed with trying out the new stuff and letting you guys know how it is. And I'm going to be sharing with you a ton of new stuff that they have at the stores that I picked out. There's some good stuff in here, so you'll want to definitely take notes. All the stuff will be linked down below in the description box if there is anything that you guys want to pick up, but I'll be including swatches for you guys today, as well as some try-ons of a couple different products that I have on right now. You guys know I love to wear my Sephora items as I'm talking about them, and I got a good mix of stuff like for the whole face. I also wanted to mention, if you guys are not signed up yet for Sephora's Beauty Insider program, you guys need to be a part of this. I know most people are already because it's a great program. They have definitely been improving it over the years, but basically you're going to earn points on your purchases, which with your points you can redeem that for different gifts. Sometimes they have huge luxury items that you can use your points on if you save them up. My favorite thing to do is save up 2,500 points for the $100 Sephora gift card. I just did that last month and did a Sephora haul with that money, and it's just great to me. And lately they've been running some really good points deals. Like I just got 500 bonus points for making an order, and then they had 4 times points if you bought a Sephora brow product. So I'm almost at 2,500 points again. So it's definitely worth checking out. You can really get some good deals through that. You also get free birthday gifts in the mail, which is awesome as well. Love that. But anyways, let's get into the haul. So first product, I had to mention my Patrick Top Major Dimension eyeshadow palette. You guys know I bought this a couple weeks ago when it launched, and I already did my review and thoughts on it. I cannot put this palette down. It is just becoming my favorite neutral palette. It is a pricey one, but I really love the formula that Patrick has in this one. It's his first eyeshadow palette, and you can tell how much I have used this already in just a couple short weeks. I wear a lot of neutral looks. Today's purple, but most of the time I'm doing something neutral, so I love a good quality neutral palette, and this one's really fun because it has these 2 cream eyeshadows here, which is very unique. I love to layer those with the mattes and create some extra dimension with my shadow looks. It's just stunning. I'm still loving it. If you guys are wondering, I think I'm getting my use out of it for sure. It's definitely up there, but I'm always about quality over quantity when it comes to my makeup items, and this I've been loving. I'm going to insert some swatches too for you if you haven't seen my video, but I'll link that video down below too if you want to check it out. But absolutely loving this one. It is stunning. Another one I purchased, and I have not mentioned it yet in a video, but I've been using this a ton. Again, something neutral, but this is from Charlotte Tilbury. It is her Instant Look of Love in a palette, and this one has a little bit of everything for you. So on top, you're going to get 3 neutral shadows. It also comes with her bronzer. This is the same bronzer that is in the Film Star Bronze and Glow, one of my faves, as well as a little blush, a highlighter, and also their airbrush powder, which I thought was so cool. That definitely sold me on this one because it's just an all-in-one thing. I use the airbrush powder underneath my eyes to set. It is so flawless. You can definitely use it all over the face as well. I actually brought this with me on my trip to Arizona, and it came in so handy just to have this all right here, so I didn't have to bring a bunch of products. I'm really impressed with the quality of this one. The only thing I wish is that the blush was a bigger pan size because it's a little hard to get my brush in there, but it all around is a gorgeous color. So I've been using this a ton. Again, it is more of a luxury makeup item, but I thought it was well worth it. The eyeshadows create a very gorgeous neutral look as well. So I've been using this one so much. It's the Pretty Blushed Beauty 5-Minute Face on the Go. And then the last eyeshadow palette I have to share with you, I had to do it, you guys. I just had to. I was debating on this for so long. I just didn't know if it was something I needed in my collection. But the more I kept seeing it, it just kind of made its way into my cart, and now it's at my house, and I used it today. It's gorgeous. This is the ABH Norvina Lilac Palette, Volume 5. I truly am amazed by this one. It is stunning, especially if you love purple like me. So what really held me back from purchasing this for a while is actually because I have the Norvina Volume 4. I'll share it with you here. So this is Volume 4. You guys know I did a review on this one and I really loved it. It was my first Norvina palette from ABH. And I just felt like these two were a little bit similar. So let me show you them side by side. First of all, here is just the new Lilac Norvina palette. All the beautiful purples and some neutrals in there. As I mentioned, I have it on my eyes right now, but it's stunning. But then compared to Volume 4, they do have some of those similar purples in the palette. So that's why I was kind of like, I don't know about this. I feel like I might have some of these colors already, but I kept thinking about it and I decided to just go ahead and go for the Volume 5. And I think I am most likely going to be decluttering Volume 4 just because I don't see myself reaching for this one as much. It has a lot of these bright neon pinks, but when I think about how I do my makeup, I lean towards the purples more, and I feel like this one actually has more looks I can do with it, and it has more neutrals too. While this one only has some very light shades that I can do in the outer corner. There's not really a dark brown in here, which is essential for me, and this one has quite a few. So I actually much prefer the color story here than in this one. There's just too much neon pink going on here, and while I enjoyed it while I had it, I think it is time to say goodbye to this one and hello to the lilac, because this is just everything I want in a purple palette, and the quality is just gorgeous. The shadows blend amazingly. The pigment is there. These are typically more pressed pigment palettes, so they're stunning. I honestly think this quality might be even better than the original Anastasia palettes, which I do have the original Norvina purple palette. But yeah, I could definitely see myself decluttering that one too, because I think this one is just much better, even though it has a lot more shades, and sometimes it can be annoying to have such a big palette like this. It's really stunning. So I did pick this one up, and I'm very happy with my purchase so far. Next item, you guys probably knew I was gonna buy a couple of these, but these are the new Pat McGrath Divine blushes. Oh my, everyone has been so excited for Pat to come out with blushes, so they are finally here, and I had to pick up 2 of them, not just one, because I knew I was gonna like it. She usually does a really good formula with her products. So the first one I picked up is called Nude Venus, and this is what they look like. So you press this little button and then open it up. Oh my gosh, look at this embossment. How stunning. I have not had a chance to try these yet, but I just had to include them in the haul. So this one's kind of a more peachy pink, I would call it. Great pigmentation and super smooth. Feels like a gorgeous formula. And I also got the color Desert Orchid. I feel like this packaging is going to annoy me with how it opens. Is a little bit more warm tone, just very neutral rosy. So I feel like I got pretty different shades here, as you guys can see. They both lean a little bit more warm, but they're both very stunning. This one I could see being a great everyday color, but yeah, these are beautiful. So I did have to pick up a couple of those. Huda Beauty also released a new line in her makeup collection called Glowish, which seems to be more of a natural makeup type of look, which is awesome because typically a lot of her products are for like full coverage queens. But now we have, you know, skin tints are super popular, so that's kind of the direction she's going in. And also fragrance free, we love to see it. So I picked up the Glowish Multi-Dew Skin Tint. Honestly, I'm so surprised with myself, but I have been loving skin tints. I never thought I would, but as I've been wearing them like a lot and testing them out, I've really found that they're so beautiful on the skin, so lightweight, and it's perfect for the hot summer days when you just don't want to have a ton of makeup on, but I still feel like I get a decent amount of coverage. I just can add concealer here and there if I have a breakout. So I grabbed her Multi-Dew Skin Tint in the shade 03 Light. That is what I have on today, and this is what the packaging looks like. Really pretty. So this one is described as a dewy glow, healthy looking skin. I do have oily skin, but I do like this one still. I really like the coverage of it, and I got so many compliments from you guys when I had this on in videos saying that my skin looked incredible, so that gave me definitely a confidence boost. I was a little bit worried about it being too oily, but I do think it is really pretty, and once you set it with like a mattifying powder, for me, it does kind of get rid of some of that dew, and it looks pretty nice. Like, honestly, I wouldn't say I look overly glowy right now. Of course, it doesn't last as long on me as some skin tints do, but overall I do think it is a really nice product, and I'm still kind of testing it out, wearing it a bit more. Skin tints, I usually like to go a little bit darker because I do feel like it almost gives you a little bit more coverage. That's just my tip for you with them. But yeah, this is beautiful. Again, I have the shade 03 Light, and I had to pick up the bronzer as well in the collection. It's the Soft Radiance Bronzing Powder. I chose medium in this one, which I'm glad I went for medium because these do run a little more on the lighter side. They're more of a natural finish. This is what the bronzer looks like. It's honestly, it's beautiful. It looks a lot like her marbled eyeshadows that are in her palettes, like the Naughty palette. But yeah, so pretty. It has a little bit of radiance to it, but not a whole lot. And it's very natural on the skin. So I do have that one on today as well. I really like the color of it. The formula is really nice too. And that's what the swatch looks like. So overall, I think the bronzer is definitely my favorite over the skin tint. I'm still kind of testing it out. But yeah, some gorgeous new releases from Huda. Let's take a break from the makeup and talk about a perfume. I'm on a huge perfume kick right now. I'm actually working on a video comparing some different celebrity fragrances, but I had to get this one. I've been wanting this forever. I keep smelling it whenever I go into Sephora, and I finally bought it. It is the Valentino Donna Born in Roma perfume. This smells so good, you guys. I just got the 1 ounce size because it's the cheapest, so I'm good with that. I have a lot of perfume, so it does take me a while to use one up. So this is what it looks like. How pretty is this bottle though? Absolutely stunning. So I love this perfume, especially for summer, because I do get a very fruity vibe. It's very sweet and fruity. I'm trying to think if it reminds me of anything. I would say kind of like Chanel Chance Eau Tendre or Tendre or whatever it's called, but more sweet. It's perfect for those summer days. It's not too like musky, just a perfect everyday fresh scent. So I'm really pleased with this one and how beautiful it is. It's definitely going to be a new favorite for me. It's so good. So I had to pick up some of the new Makeup by Mario launches. This is actually my first ever Makeup by Mario purchase. I did not buy his first launch. None of that stuff really spoke to me, but he did come out with some cheap products, and y'all know I have an obsession with cheap products, so I had to try them out, and I am very impressed so far. So we have here the Soft Glow Highlighter. Everything has this basic white packaging with the black lettering, and I picked the shade Pearl for the highlight. This was the second to lightest shade. They had another one that was kind of like an icy white, but this one feels really smooth on the skin, almost wet to the touch, and it's really beautiful. I will say it doesn't really enhance any texture. It's very natural. That is the swatch of it, and I do have it on my cheekbones right now, and it's just, you know, very natural, very good for every day. I don't love the super beaming highlights these days. This is perfect for me. I do wish this one did come in a smaller compact though, because the blush actually is smaller, and I feel like the blush should be bigger and the highlight should be smaller in my opinion, just because you use less product. But I grabbed a blush as well. This one is the Soft Pop Powder Blush in Desert Rose. Also, so impressed with the formula of this one. This is actually the one I have on my cheeks today. I would say it has a medium pigmentation. It's definitely buildable, but it's super smooth, and this color is amazing. This is the swatch. I would say it's not as soft as the Pat McGrath, but on the cheeks, it's stunning. I can't stop wearing this one. It's like becoming my everyday color. So gorgeous. And the Makeup by Mario stuff is pretty affordable too. And this one I haven't tried yet, but I did pick up the Soft Sculpt bronzer. Now he did release some cream products too in the line. I did not buy those for now just because I have so much, but powder bronzer never does me wrong, so I did pick this one up in light. Still need to try it though, but if it's anything like the blush, I think I will enjoy it a lot. Oh, that's kind of light. It's actually lighter than the Huda is. It's more cool, as you guys could see. So far impressed with those. Let me know if you guys have tried the cream products, if you guys think it's worth buying. I also mentioned earlier about the points deal they had going on, but if you bought a Sephora brand item, your entire order was 4 times points, and that is when I bought like the perfume and stuff, so I got a lot of points on this order. But I totally forgot to use this in the demo today, but that's fine. They just came out with some new Sephora brand brow stuff. So this is the retractable brow pencil in the shade blonde. It's supposed to be waterproof. That is a swatch, so it is a pretty light blonde, somewhat of a cooler tone. So excited to see how that works. It was very inexpensive. I also picked up this from Fenty. They came out with a new concealer, or eye brightener as it's called. It's called Bright Fix. I picked up the shade Rose Quartz 01 because it had like a pink undertone, which I thought would be really pretty. And I have been using this quite a bit, trying to test it out, and overall I think it is really nice. I actually have it on today. I think it does give a decent amount of coverage. It's not a full coverage, but I would say it's a medium coverage, and the pink undertone really brightens up the under eye. So I just put a little bit on my hand and use a brush to kind of tap it in. Very beautiful, and it's the perfect thing to pair with your skin tints and tinted moisturizers for lighter coverage, but it also works with a full coverage kind of full glam look like I did today as well. So I've been really liking this. Honestly, very surprised. I didn't think I would like it that much because I am more of a full coverage girl, but it's working out nice. This is a brand new product I picked up. Still need to try it. Just came in today, but it's from Say, and I haven't really tried anything from this brand. It's somewhat newer on Sephora. This is their Sun Melt Natural Cream Bronzer in light bronze. This just looked very intriguing because it kind of reminded me of like the Chanel Soleil Tan. So hopefully this light bronze color will work out. It actually has really good reviews already. I'm just hoping it's not super orange. I tried to look at the swatches online, but it was hard to tell. I think this will be nice. It's not super full on pigmentation, so it's very natural. It blends out, as you guys can see there. So that's gonna just be like a natural, barely there type of bronzer. I'm definitely gonna have to try this one out, probably in like a testing new makeup soon, and seeing how it compares with some of my other favorite cream bronzers in my collection. I did grab a backup of my Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. I go through this stuff like water. It is my favorite skincare product because it is like the #1 thing that helps with my acne. I struggle with blemishes a lot, so I try to use this at least every other night. I notice a difference when I'm not using it. I feel like I definitely get more breakouts, and this is just going to kind of chemically exfoliate the skin. It doesn't have like a harsh scrubby type of feeling. It's just a liquid, but you definitely don't want to use it with other exfoliants because then it will irritate. But yeah, every other day works good for my skin. If you are super sensitive, you might only want to try once a week or so, but if you are struggling with breakouts, I say give this a try. It's very affordable, has great ingredients as well, and I'm so happy that Paula's Choice is now on Sephora.com. And then last but not least, I had to try out this lip gloss from Lawless. It's called Forget the Filler, and it's actually a colored one. So they had the original Forget the Filler, which is basically a clear, I believe. I almost bought that one during the VIB sale this year, but I passed on it. But now that they came out with colored shades, I had to try. I just had to. So this one's in Daisy Pink. It looks super bright in the bottle, but it goes on a lot more natural. I have it on today paired with a lip liner, and it is a thicker gloss, but it's not like sticky, if that makes sense. But that thickness gives you the almost look of filler and just super plump lips. I definitely think it makes your lips look more plump than they are. I really like it so far. I don't know if I need more shades. I think one is sufficient, but I'm really happy with this one. I like the Daisy Pink because pink gloss is my favorite, pink in light nudes. So yeah, I really like this one. It feels good. I'm definitely going to be using it quite a bit. So that is going to conclude this What's New at Sephora haul. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Maybe you found some exciting things you want to try. I'll have everything linked down below. And I tried to test most of the items in this video and give you guys my thoughts, but some of the newer stuff I haven't tried, I should be able to feature in an upcoming video. Also, don't forget to sign up for the Sephora Beauty Insider program if you are not already signed up. Link will be down below, but I will go ahead and let you guys go. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.